Buddy, this is a video for my friend Rustifer Watson. He wanted to see a demonstration of the swing gates and whatnot, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I need to get a YouTube channel wrote down for him so he can go check that out, because he doesn't really get on Facebook much, and honestly, can't say I blame him. Alright, this is standing over here at my workbench right now. Coming back, I'm right through here with the main operation area. Swing gate closes up. It's a little tight right now. It's going to take some use, some running through, but as you can see here, I just got a little bolt to latch it. I got my hinges down here. There's one, the other one, and I'm considering adding a third in the center. I'll be running a support brace from down here all the way up somewhere here in the middle, support the weight of it when it's open. But we pull it open, nice tight fit, swings pretty effortlessly. And this is the one I accidentally sat on when I was busy working and wasn't paying attention and got scared to death. I thought I broke it. Closes right up. Now I'll show you before I close it. Here is a little cleat, which the camera light decides to chill out, so we'll cover it. But it's hard to see there, but there is a slight angle to the wood that I sanded in place and cut, and then sanded it this way. When it hit, it would kind of ramp up onto it. And the same over there and over there. But when it's actually closed, it's not resting on the hinges, it's not resting on the bolt, it's actually resting on those four cleats. Hi, Molly. Closes right up. Bolt latches, can't open back up, very little movement if any. That's the one to get over to the workbench. Come over here, this is the one to get into the main layout. Again, a bolt latch, and also the same hinge style down there. Here, might add a third, same cross beam I'll be adding. Opens right up. This will swing all the way over here, and I'll use at minimum a 2-foot gap to walk through. Now, and just close this right up like that. Now I realize I can't really reach across the layout to latch that bolt, because there will be a mountain built up a little bit here, which is why I had to go with a swing gate design instead of a actual what do you want to call it? Lift gate. But I think this will come out pretty good. It can just sit there until I come back. For operations, of course, I'm going to be on the inside of this layout. So I'll be coming in, opening the gate, closing the swing gate behind me, latching it nice and secure, very little movement, and then I'll come around over to here for my operations area, which here's my peninsula, by the way. All the foam has been laid, so now I just got to go back and start laying road bed. Comes around way over to here. We'll give a quick little tour. Outer two main lines there. I got some old airplanes, model airplanes that I'm going to hang up somewhere. The outer two lines again are still the main line. Comes in here, which this track, the inner main, I'm going to have to reposition a little bit. It's not really a big deal. A little bit of scraping and whatnot ought to get it right up, but then here will be the coal mine, or excuse me, the coal burning factory or power plant. Then come on down here. There'll be a yard lead that leads up, ends right somewhere right in this area. Hi, Molly. An outer main, and then as on the very outside out here will be a rail line that's climbing slowly up to the second deck. And my wonderful assistant Molly again helping me. There'll be a cutting motion through the mountains right here. Be a small mountain, and then a larger one back there, and be dictated off of the actual rail heights of the outer outer line going up to the second deck. But there'll be 2 main lines that cross right about in this area, and we'll come around. We'll either continue on straight down to the corner down there, or if you're on the inner main and decide to take the branch, you'll come across and do a Y, which will actually go back out this way and connect to the main. Be a Y here to get the engines turned around, and come down the peninsula where there'll be lots of industries and whatnot. Over there, towards that corner-ish, will be logging industry. I'm hoping to try to keep the track fairly bare right there, other than the mountain, whatnot, for hiding the swing gate. This one over here, this swing gate's going to be the fun one, because somewhere right about in this area, the second deck will start. So at that point, I will have a duck under swing gate style, where the gate will swing out, which is also a nice feature, because instead of swinging in and having to duck under, you swing it out away, then you duck underneath. But here will be a mountain, comes up, where it'll probably be tapering off a little bit, ending right there against the backdrop. And the second deck will start, and then right here the swing gate will open up and allow you to get access to the workbench. And eventually, I think I stated in my last video that, again, I have not posted. I'm horrible with posting these videos on time. Move this back here. I need to actually get these out of the way and off the layout. I'll either be adding a switch somewhere around in here, or it's possible I may even run it off here. It really depends on what the grade is. Try to keep it fairly low. I only got to go about 4 inches, but run an iron trestle that'll have plywood mainly. It'll be kind of a little off map staging area coming up there right next to my workbench / over it. The goal is that I will have trains and whatnot staged up there, but about the I don't know, maybe about to the edge of there. I don't want to get in front of that breaker panel, but right there on the right hand side. And it'll just be like maybe 3 lines. It's not a true staging yard. They'll be curved around and then come down for my compound ladder most likely, and end somewhere right in here. And then it will come down to the layout where I can bring a car in. And basically, so I can work on a car, I'll set it up on that ledge on the track, and I can actually send a locomotive to go get it, instead of like, oh, the hand of God has placed the locomotive now on the layout. It's just for fun. No real true operational use. I mean, you can still put it on there by hand, but I think it'll just be fun to build right there, so I can just work on cars, so take them to the car shop, so to speak, even though the true car shop will be right over in here. But anyway, gonna call it quits for today. I gotta leave for work here shortly. So anyhow, here's the layout update with the foam all down. And next step will be getting the layout drawn onto the actual bench work, and then cork and track start going down. Can't wait for that. I'll be going to day shift here next week, finally after 9 years on night crew. So I'm definitely looking forward to being able to spend some time down here in the afternoons and evenings after I get off work. I think it'll be a little bit, I'll have a little bit more energy. I might be kind of tired from work, but I'd rather work on it when I come home in the afternoon or evening, instead of trying to work on it at 6 a.m., or actually probably closer to 7 a.m., when my girlfriend's trying to sleep upstairs. So I don't think it'd be very good if I'm down here tapping, beating, and cussing and swearing. That usually happens when it comes to doing this kind of thing. But anyway, I'll go ahead and sign off for now. Just a quick update. Thanks for watching. If you're subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And I hope to see more followers as I proceed on the Norfolk and Waypal Railroad. And hopefully one day I'll be able to get some people over and we can run some operations. So thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.